Slams, probably another angry fight. Co-worker caught cheating with his boss, only to get fired the following week. Gunshots ring out at the local park. Police chief assures us it's just the youth playing sports. Streets overrun with homeless camps, addicts shooting up in plain sight. Politicians demanding the rich pay for their policies that failed overnight. Racism and discrimination is all the news has to say, except that tomorrow is gonna be cloudy with a chance of rain. Tune out the news, walk out your door, turn the corner and walk a little more. What do you find there? What do you see? Why get involved when you don't have a dog in the fight? Why pick a fight when you don't hold a grudge? Why enter the arena when you don't have to? Why risk it all when there's everything to lose? It's never easy going against the flow. They'll call you a rebel for simply speaking your mind. You'll be labeled public enemy number one because you dared to rock the boat. Popular opinion demands that you bend the knee and submit to the latest thing held sacred by modern society. But I was never one to really care for the opinions of others. I've always walked my own ways and spoken my mind without regret. I've always been one to ask questions that challenge the cause. I'll tell you a secret, so let's keep this between me and you. I used to be angry at the world, and in a way I still am. I didn't understand how the system worked, and I let my temper get the better of me more than I care to admit. I made my share of mistakes, so I know I will never live down. But I learned a little lesson that I hope I can pass on to you. Nothing really ever changes, because the punchline to that age-old joke is always the same. So stop bending the knee to some ideology that you don't believe in, and start asking why? Why get involved when you don't have a dog in the fight? Why pick a fight when you don't hold a grudge? Why enter the arena when you don't have to? Why risk it all when there's everything to lose? It's never easy going against the flow. They call you a rebel for simply speaking your mind. You'll be labeled public enemy number one because you dared to rock the boat. Popular opinion demands that you bend the knee and submit to the latest thing held sacred by modern society. But I was never one to really care for the opinions of others. I've always walked my own ways and spoken my mind without regret. I've always been one to ask questions that challenge the cause. I live by a series of simple philosophies, nothing complicated at first glance, but deeper than an ocean once you dive in. Life's the greatest joke ever told, and it will kill you quicker than you can blink. So try to live without regrets. There's nothing in this world worth more than your own time, so bargain it away, well, because you will never get it back. You want equality of outcomes, you want to make the world better. I say you start at home, I say start cleaning your room, start calling your mother. How can you complete the labors of Hercules if you haven't solved Why pick a fight when you don't hold a grudge? Why enter the arena when you don't have to? Why risk it all when there's everything to lose? It's never easy going against the flow. They'll call you a rebel for simply speaking your mind. You'll be labeled public enemy #1 because you dared to rock the boat. Popular opinion demands that you bend the knee and submit to the latest thing held sacred by modern society. But I was never one to really care for the opinions of others. I've always walked my own ways and spoken my mind without regret. I've always been one to ask questions. The challenge to call. Why get involved when you don't have a dog in the fight? Why pick a fight when you don't hold a grudge? Why enter the arena when you don't have to? Why risk it all when there's everything to lose? Tune out the news, walk out your door, turn the corner and walk a little more. What do you find there? What do you see?
Osayo everyone, how y'all doing today? I am Crow, your entertainer for this broadcast, and welcome to today's episode of Space Engineers. Yeah, I apologize for streaming so late. I slept the entire day away because of a fucking migraine. And I apologize for my language, but I also do not mean that I am sorry. I apologize for your so delicate senses. You're a what is it? A sense of a delicacy. Get a little mud on your honor. Get a little dent that shield of yours a little bit and buff it right out. Cause you could use a little toughening up. I normally don't like to. Let me put it this way: my cursing and all is like the tides. It escalates and de-escalates. It rises and falls with my mood and how I am feeling. And there comes to a point where I'm feeling so awful, I don't curse anymore. But anyways, as I said, I am Crow, and I will be your entertainer for this broadcast. Before we begin, we've already gone through the I'm sorry that you feel like I apologize for I actually do feel a bit guilty for making y'all wait, because I am one of those people that would prefer to be like 2 days early than a second late. But these things happen, folks. But also, these things happen for a reason, so I'm not going to cry over spilt milk about it. Before we begin, do not subscribe, do not hit any notification bells to get to know when I'm going live, or if I am live, or if I'm posting anything. Not because the platform you're on is going to be a dick and not let you know, because I stream on YouTube, but I am thinking about streaming on X, since I am a paid member there. I do have my blue check mark, and a lot of people going, you paid for a blue check mark. I don't care about the blue check mark. It's about all the other extras. The blue check mark is just, they could have given me a gold sticker. They could have given me a rainbow. They could have given me a unicorn giving me the stink eye. They could have given me a poop emoji. I don't care about the check mark. It's about the other things I get access to. But I'm thinking about streaming on X as well, multi-streaming, but I will not if there's a chat over there, I will be most likely entirely ignoring it. Mostly, mostly. Uh, but I'm not one of those people that really care about likes, subscribes. It's an interesting number, it's interesting data, and sometimes I go along with the algorithm, but for the most part, I do not follow the algorithm. I just play what I want to play. If I get a lot of views that in the following day and week, great. If not, oh well. That's up for y'all to decide if I'm worthy of y'all's praise and attention or not. And I also hate it when people start going on about hit that like and subscribe button. Except for Arch, who actually has monetized it. And he has done it perfectly. Not perfectly. He has done it in such a way that I very much enjoy how he goes on about it. He is the only person that I actually enjoy him going on about the like and subscribe. Literally threatening chats. Uh, Also, I do not take promotions because I'm starting to hear hear rumors of and starting to see the point of I am a paid subscriber to YouTube to not get advertisements, not get promotions, and why the hell are you is YouTube serving me advertisements and promotions when I've paid them not to? In the form of the content creator actually doing ad reads. I understand why the content creator is doing it, but I've paid YouTube so I don't get those ad reads. So I do not get an advertisement. So right now I don't do that. But I'm seeing the argument for him, and yeah. Right now I am basically your monkey. If you've got a game you want me to check out, a mod you want me to check out, drop it in the comment section, or you could join my Discord. I've got a Discord. It's an adult Discord. Not that kind of adult. It's kind of not safe for work, but mainly I don't want anybody. I don't want any minors there. So that's just it. Just to be cover my own ass. And if you are a miner that somehow managed to crack the system, shame on you. I was there in your shoes once too, and saw a lot of shit I shouldn't have. Those were the days of the Wild West of the internet. So, anyways, let's get some music going. I have a crushing migraine, by the way, folks. So, we are not doing smooth jazz. We are actually doing my own music. Which, believe it or not, I have been given permission by Fleetfoot to use their music in my streams. So, yay, we're going to be listening to Chronicles of Ashara today. The actual album Chronicles of Ashara by not only by myself, Kantorock, over on Suno, but Fleet-footed Ferret. His is a orchestral. His doesn't have any lyrics to him. I'm thinking about putting lyrics to him myself. Okay, Chronicles of Shara. Do I have Saint of Cats on here? Give me a minute. Filter light. Okay. Not unpublished. Add to playlist. Chronicles of Ashara. No, no, no. I want to remove. I'm going to remove that one because that is the solo version. And I am going to add the country blues one because I very much enjoy that one. No, that's Risha Demur. Or Demar, depending on which one you want to go with. Remove from playlist. Okay. It did not add that. I know I'm stalling, but I actually want to listen to Chronicles of Ashara. Since I am actually riding when I don't when my migraine gets bad enough to no longer be able to play video games, parts of Chronicle of Ashara. Damn it, okay, playlist, Chronicles of Ashara. Here we go, yeah. So, folks, I'm going to come over here. Well, I'm going to start the music. My feet are freezing. And I'm going to try to shut up so y'all can... actually, I'm going to turn my fan around here. I'm freezing and burning up at the same time. I'm getting sick again. And with this damn migraine... I know, it usually takes about 40 minutes for us to really begin streaming, folks. Get used to it. I'm going to start playing. And this is Daughters of the Iron Skies by Fleet-Footed Ferret. No, actually, no. We start off... will you stop doing that? With Chronicles of Ashara, the upbeat version. Well, he's got two versions of those. Well, let me check his profile. View all songs. Do I got Daughter of Flames on there? One, two, three, four. Okay, there's 6. Okay, so I know this is taking a little longer than I'd like, but there should not be 13 songs on here. Oh well. Chronicles of Ashara, upbeat version, Daughter of Skies, Daughter of Flames. There we go.
Ashara calls from burning halls, banner torn, yet raised in storm. We answer all. Step in time, steel and spine. brighter. If the line falls back, we stand wider. Oh! From the first fierce spark to the last dark drum, we are Asherah. We do not run. Chronicles of Asherah. We carve our names in flame. Through the flash and the thunder, every star will speak your name. Asherah, Asherah. On the wind our voices throw. We march as one forever. We are fire, flesh, and Asherah calls from burning halls. Banner tall, yet raised in storm, we answer all. Step in time, steel and spine, dust and dawn on braided hair, eyes like
Mm.
Chronicles of Asherah. We carve our names in flame. Through the clash and the thunder, every star will speak your name. Asherah, Asherah. Here on the unshattered stone, we march as one forever, and we never walk alone.
And you'll know my songs when we get to them.
Meteors inbound.
Ah! I'm repeating. Didn't realize. I apologize for that faux pas.
Meteors inbound.
Lies.
Chronicles of Ashara, we call nights in flame. Through the clash and the thunder, every star will speak your name. Ashara, Ashara, hero bound, shed in stone. We march as one forever, and we never walk alone. Bread of shapes, old oaks wake, shields like sunrise, edge to edge, hearts that will not break. Cry, low then high, let
I got a problem.
mountain learn our words, let the fallen rise.
Refineries.
Chronicles of Ashara, we come names in flame. Through the clash and the thunder, every star will speak your name. Ashara, Ashara, hero bound, shattered stone. We march as one forever, and we never walk alone. If the sky turns black, we are brighter. If the line folds back, we stand wider. Oh, from the first fierce spark to the last dark drum, we are Ashara.
No!
Chronicles of Ashara, we carve our names in flame. Through the clash and the thunder, every scar will speak your name. Ashara, Ashara, on the wind our voices thrown. We march as one forever. We are fire, flesh and stone.
This is not good, or this is not good. If I can do this. That's why. Okay, this is just bloody stupid. Excuse me, I have a new mouse. I got tired of it going ding every time I stood up or moved. And am I concerned? No. Sooty can play. Ah! I'm not feeling well today, folks. Gack it. Let's see what entertainment's out here. It's not even City. Got a space pirate. Sucks to be them. They're going to be there for a while. City just does not care. I guess it was time to like redo all this. So yeah, it's the way the side buttons on my mouse are connected. I'm used to rolling instead of going up and down and back and forth. Okay, who's strangling that cat? Because I approve. It's in a collector. You're telling me the collectors aren't hooked up. How much resources are in these collectors? I have them draining. Oh. Well, that tells me because I never freaking hooked them up. All the resources I've been dumping in here is in here. Never bloody hooked them up. Oh, we got resources.
From burning halls, banner torn, yet raised in storm, we answer all.
Time to redo this shit.
Step in time, steel and spine, dust and dawn on braided hair, eyes like fire, cry
Ooh, that's going red. That's going red. I've got an idea. Yo, puppers. If I may suggest something.
If the sky turns black, we are brighter. If the line folds back, we stand wider. From the first fierce spark to the last dark sun, we are Ashara. We do Chronicles of Ashara. We carve our names in flame. The clash of thunder. Every sky will speak your name. Ashara, Ashara. Unknowing our voices throw. We launch as one forever. We are fire.
Take them out.
And so
Alright, you need a better angle. Would this work? There you go. Bark all you want. Just take those weapons out.
Ashara calls from burning falls, banner torn yet raised in storm. We answer, step in time, steel and spine, dust and dawn on braided hair, eyes like fire. All line chronicles of Ashara. We carve our names in flame through the clash and the thunder. Every sky will speak your name. Ashara, Ashara. Here are the unshattered stone. We march as one forever.
Give them a good broadside. This is just me on minimal defenses. If that. These are just my trucks, my dogs.
Shields like sunrise.
These are my dogs just being yappy and growly.
Sing that cry, low and high.
There went a section. And my cat just like, no. I'm not interested in whatever it is you have to I'm just not interested. It's interesting, but I'm not interested. That's just 2 missile trucks, guys. LRMs and spear missiles. And they reload like every 30. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Somebody hit something explodey.
Sky turns black, we grin brighter. If the line goes back, we stand wider.
Hey, Hedgehog, you want to get involved?
Feel spark to the last of
It's been a while since I took you out.
Ashara. We do not
Oh, is your power on?
goes up.
It is now.
We carve our names in flame through the clash and the thunder. Every sky will speak your name. Ashara, Ashara. On the wing of voices thrown, we march as one forever. We are
Let's show them how cute you are.
flash and
And why they should never underestimate hedgehogs.
These are your chronicles, written on ancient halls, with the flash of thunder upon the mountainside. That is a sorrow's call.
I do not know why that hologram is that way.
The scars that tell our stories, and ancient orbs that bite like score. We stand together. You never walked from burning halls, banner torn, yet raised storm, we answer. Step in tide, steel and spine, just and gone on braid hair, eyes like fire. All the lines, chronicles of a sorrow, we culminate in flame. Through the blast and the thunder, every storm will speak your name. A sorrow, here our forward shed stone. We march this way forever, and we never walk alone.
I do have to move these up, though.
Redder shakes, although its wake shields like sunrise edged to edge, hearts that will not break. Sing that cry, low and high, let the mountain let our words, let the fallen rise. Chronicles of a sorrow, we call our names in fame, through the clash and the thunder. We speak your name. A sorrow, here on forward shattered stone. We
Rob's getting a little...
we never walk If the sky turns black, we grin brighter. If the line folds back, we stand wider. From the thirstiest spark to the last drop, we are a sorrow. We do not run. Chronicles of a sorrow, we culminate in flame. To the clash and the thunder, every skull will speak your name. A sorrow, we know life is drawn. We march as one forever. We are fire, flesh and These are your chronicles, written on ancient hall, with the flash of thunder upon the mountainside. There is a sorrow's call. Bones wake, but we remember the scars that tell our stories, and ancient oaths that bind like stone. We stand together. You never walked alone.
Oh, time to go be nippy puppies.
"8,000 years far in the past, deep in the bowels of Malkora's fast, battle was met, a vicious clash, blessed blade cleave flesh from bone, spheres of flames consuming all, the warlock king cornered and cowed, uttered his curse as he fell, forget he uttered as if invoking some spell, forget and await my return, just as judgment fell. Can you feel it? The need to see what's over the next horizon, that urge to explore. Do you feel the pull? Do you feel the wanderlust demanding you chase the sun? What about that hunger to chart the unknown, that growing fire to set out on your own? Welcome to the realms of wonder.
Don't worry, the cat really doesn't care. It will swipe you when it swipes you.
Disguise themselves as immortal beings, where darker things prowl, the shadowy streets and the dangers of the wild seem safer than what lurks behind city walls.
See, sometimes you inadvertently get to dicking around. Apparently I've gotten to dicking around.
Grand ancient and old, where not all is as it seems.
Just by actually
That something is not quite right. Can you see it? The phantoms that others ignore. You quest for answers to consuming questions, but ancient veils of shadows obscure the truth. Welcome to the realms of wonder, Ashurawa world, grand ancient and old, where gods and demons disguise themselves as mortal beings, where darker things prowl, the shadowy streets and the dangers of the wild seem safer than what lurks behind city walls. These are the realms of wonder, Ashurawa world, grand ancient and old, where not all is as it seems.
Oh, it's one of these! These are damn
No,
pain in my ass to take down.
the desire
Good puppers.
light where dark
You caught a birdie.
reigns. Have you figured it out?
No wonder it went boom.
Weaves that shadowy veil cast upon you 8,000 years ago. That ancient curse declared at judgment's toll, simply by telling everyone to forget in the form of a spell. Welcome to the realms of wonder, Ashuraha world, grand ancient and old, where gods and demons disguise their
I better get rid of that tank or it's going to go
beings, where
or it's going to go even more boom.
shadowy streets and the dangers of the wild seem safer than what lurks behind city walls. These are the realms of wonder, Ashurawa world, grand ancient and old, where not all is as it seems. Welcome to the realms of wonder, Ashurawa world, grand ancient and old, where gods and demons disguise themselves as mortal beings, where darker
Can't see shit.
shadowy streets and the dangers of the wild seem safer than what lurks behind city walls. These are the realms of wonder, Ashurawa world, grand ancient and old, where not all is as it seems.
Ah, for the love of!
Dust devils dance upon crimson plains. They bring whispers of sorrow about a world in pain. The sky above weaves a canvas of dread. Prophecies forspoken have now come to a head.
Now they're all going out that way.
Begins to
Don't know why.
wither and quake.
Not really going to question it either right now.
Promise for
We got sprats to take care of.
but blinded by hubris
Home delivery.
to its plea.
Just wish they know how to sell a microwave.
That path, but you refuse to see. You ignore the warnings and disregarded the signs. You told yourself it was all in your mind.
Yes, I knew exactly what would happen.
You even cast aside time.
I just wanted to stop smoking. This isn't a barbecue. Even though we smoked their asses.
Your eyes will be open, and you will be made to see. You can't bargain with Mother Nature. You can't fight a hurricane. You can't shelter from the shaking earth. You can't hide from a firestorm.
Get down.
The oceans rise with a hungry roar, devouring shorelines forevermore. The forests burn an inescapable power, fueled by indifference and reckless desires. The fragile balance now starts to sway as darkness gathers and no longer held at bay. A chilling silence that none dare to break. For every choice, you will find a consequence awaits. You ignore the warnings, you disregarded the signs. You told yourself it was all in your mind. You even cast aside time. War prophecies. Now my hand has been forced. Your eyes must be opened. You must be made to see. You can't bargain with Mother Nature. You can't fight a hurricane. You can't shelter from the shaking earth. You can't hide from a firestorm. The weight of the world rests on your shoulders now. There's no turning back. You broke your vows. The truth unfolds with such a bitter taste. The future shattered, one laid to waste. But in the ashes, flickering embers remains. There's a chance to listen through the pouring tears and rain.
Near me, Ace! I will need that ice. Clang. That's why you don't carve out a O2 generators in tight positions or Your ice will be gone. Ooh. Trash fire. Junk fire? Fire! No, weapons fire. Does that even work in this context, that joke? Weapons fire? Donka donka, rolling, 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 rolling. Ah, what the hell? Unleash Plinko! I know I could bring up the truck, but it's down there, and I'm getting tired of these freaking fires! By the way, how many O2 generators were on this thing? How many O2 generators do these space pirates have? You got a little bit closer.
Can you feel it? I need to see what's over the next horizon. That urge to explore. Do you feel the pull? Do you feel the wanderlust demanding you chase the sun? What about that hunger to chart the unknown? That growing fire to set out on your own? Welcome to the realms of wonder, Asherah world, grand, ancient and old, where gods and demons disguise themselves as mortal beings, where darker things prowl the shadowy streets and the dangers of the wild seem safer than what lurks behind city walls. These are the realms of wonder, Asherah world, grand, ancient and old, where not all is as it seems. Can you feel it? Something is not quite right. Can you see it? The phantoms that others ignore. You quest for answers to consuming questions, but ancient veils of shadows obscure the truth. Welcome to the realms of wonder, Asherah world, grand, ancient and old, where gods and demons disguise themselves as mortal beings, where darker things prowl the shadowy streets and the dangers of the wild seem safer than what lurks behind city walls. These are the realms of wonder, Asherah world, grand, ancient and old, where not all is as it seems. Has it consumed you? The need to know, the desire to shed light where darkness reigns. Have you figured it out? Can you see the weaves that shine
It started with a simple spark, a simple flash that ignited the blaze. Stinging insults from some den-born Armani, attempting to put her in her place.
Mixed breed, mud spawn of sin. Get off the streets, you smell of piss and shit.
Go back to the gutters where your kind belong. Your kind offends the senses, you should not exist. They went on at length, to the point they blurred. She stood there undisturbed, she had heard these before. Superstitious idiots, tools of the gods, easily manipulated fools. I'm not who they think I am. What they see in me is not the half-breed monster I appear to be, but the reflections that lies in the shadows of their souls. The scars I bear I will never show. Some run deeper than death will ever reach.
What use of treasures piled high in their coffers when people go hungry and sleep in the cold? What can one do when your lord's demands by the blade? Why listen to your betters when all they do is lie? Why suffer the yoke of the gods whom deems you their sacrifice? All hypocrites and sinners according to their faiths, all blinded by their scriptures to the truth staring them in the face.
But the joke's on them.
I'm not who they think I am.
I'm Ramrisha Demar, the saint of cats, the princess of thieves, distant demon queen,
The people's blade, the beggar's shield. I will not be cowed, I refuse to kneel.
Bright were the sister moons the night she assailed the walls of the noble born that had insulted her soul. It was not from pride that she slipped past the guards. What anger there was she left with the trapped front door.
What vengeance was there in such an act of pocketing their candies and absconding their snacks? This was a lesson in humility as she plundered the vault's treasury. What value was there in manners, just as the painting she unhooked? If one cannot appreciate the effort they took, like the ancestral scrolls she reverently stowed, what use occurred and sees if they are ignored? Rank and peerage have their weight, just as the marble bathing tub she portaled away. Of all the things she could have left untouched was the stationery upon which this message she wrote. Morning sunshine, hope you slept well. You may have noticed a few things gone. Do you remember when you called me shite? When you degraded my family because of love's blind sight? When you blamed me for all the realm's ills? When you prayed I would be struck down with all your God's might? Did you not for a moment pause to think of whom you addressed, or of their rank? The joke's on you, mate, you never asked who I was. Allow me to introduce myself, since the chance passed us by. I am Risha Demar, the saint of cats. I am the princess of thieves, the destined demon queen. I am the people's blade, the beggar's shield. I will not be cowed, and I refuse to kneel. You may have heard of my deeds, though you believe them fantasy, of the trickster thief that stole the realms, of the Kelowna man that sold Asherah to hell. But you, mate, you went too far. You crossed the line and now must pay a price, and I always collect on my debts. What was yours is now mine. I took everything down to your sheets. Sadly, I must go. This has been fun, but the night has grown old. Just mind the front door on your way out. Somewhere near dusk in some rural town, no bigger than a hamlet with humble farmlands around, the sun was just setting and the bards had begun to strum. The local public house was starting to come to life, and stories were beginning to be sung. She had lingered here for about a week, not caring for its name. It was just a place to rest, to kick up her feet, a place to get out of the rain. With shadows long upon the roads and wanderlust stirring once more, she hoisted a pack, and upon the table 5 coins she did place.
of silver and gold, embossed with forgotten lords of old. Then walked through the doors into the night and the leagues beyond. She imagined the shock that would ripple through that small community when they discovered each would pay 1 year's wages for each parish round. But she would not be there to see their face, to feast on their everlasting praise. The realms of wonder called her name, as Shara's hidden treasures were hers to claim. Jokes on them, I'm more than they will ever be. I'm Richard DeMar, the saint of cats, the princess of thieves, destined demon queen, the people's blade, the beggar's shield, the trickster thief that stole the realms, the one that cannot be cowed, the one that refuses to kneel. Next time, maybe the joke's on me, the joke's on you, the joke's on me, the joke's on me. Next time, maybe.
It started with a simple spark, a simple flash that ignited the blaze. Stinging insults from some den-born Almighty, attempting to put her in her place. Mixed breed, mud spawn of sin, get off the streets, you smell of piss and shit. Go back to the gutters where your kind belong, your kind offends the senses, you should not exist. They went on at length, to the point they blurred. She stood there undisturbed, she had heard these before. Superstitious idiots, tools of the gods, easily manipulated fools. I'm not who they think I am, what they see in me. It is not the half-breed monster I appear to be, but the reflections that light in the shadows of their souls. The scars I bear I will never show, and some run deeper than death will ever reach. What's in some treasures piled high in their coffers when people go hungry and sleep in the cold? What can one do when your love demands my blame? Why listen to your betters when all they do is lie? Why suffer the yoke of the gods whom deems you rare? Sacrifice are hypocrites and sinners according to their fates, all blinded by their scriptures to the truth staring them in the face. But the joke's on them, I'm not who they think I am. I'm Richard DeMar, the saint of cats, the princess of thieves, destined demon queen, the people's blade, the beggar's shield. I will not be cowed, I refuse to kneel. Bright were the sister moons the night she assailed the walls of the noble born that had insulted her soul. It was not from pride that she slipped past the gods. What anger there was, she left with the trap front door. What vengeance was there in such an act of pocketing the candies and absconding their snacks? This was a lesson in humility as she plundered the vault's treasury. What value was there in manners? Just as the painting she unhooked. If one cannot appreciate the effort they took, like the ancestral scrolls she reverently stoned, or use our courtesies if they are ignored. Rank and peerage have their weight, just as the marble bathing tub she poured all the way. Of all the things she could have left untouched was the stationery upon which this message she wrote. Morning sunshine, hope you slept well. You may have noticed a few things gone. Do you remember when you called me shite, when you debraded my family because of love's blind sight, when you blamed me for all the realm's ills, when you prayed I would be struck down with all your God's might? Did you not for a moment pause to think of whom you addressed or of their rank? The joke's on you, mate. You never asked who I was. Allow me to
mind the front door on your way out.
Inventory full.
Somewhere near dusk, in some rural town, no bigger than a hamlet with humble farmlands around. The sun was just setting, and the bards had begun to strum. The local public house was starting to come to life, and stories were beginning to be sung. She had lingered here for about a week, not caring for its name. It was just a place to rest, to kick up her feet, a place to get out of the rain. With shadows long upon the road,
Well, somebody's monitoring me.
she hoisted her pack, and upon the table 5 coins she did place of silver.
Taka 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 taka.
Lost with forgotten lords of old, and walked through the doors into the night and the leagues beyond. She imagined the shock that would ripple through that small community when they discovered each would pay 1 year's wages for each parish round. But she would not be there to see their face, to feast on their everlasting praise. The realms of wonder called her name. Sorrow's hidden treasures were hers to claim. Joke's on them, I'm more than they will ever be. I'm Richard and Mom, the sage of cats, the princess of thieves, destined demon queen, the people's blade, the beggar's shield, the trickster thieves that stole the realms, the one that cannot be cowed, the one that refuses to kneel. Next time, maybe the joke's on me. The joke's on you. The joke's on me. Next
No, 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 no. That's somebody else's music. We don't do other people's music unless we have permission. Or I have directly transcribed them myself. Because if I directly transcribe them myself, that falls under fair use. Or if I've like remixed them, I have not remixed that. So we do not do that. Okay, let's go Space Engineers. I've got a few. But so far, my head is kind of killing me. So I'm going to finish up here. And I think I'm going to call it its end of the into the stream. So I think I'm going to play Martian Fisherman.
I'm just a fisherman on Mars. I'm not playing with all my cards. I think I've lost my mind because I know for sure boats don't fly. I'm beyond sanity's reach. I can barely sleep. All I hear anymore is this lady's voice telling me my inventory's full. I try to pass the time and occupy my whirling mind with inventions galore. But every time I try, I'm taken by surprise, as then Clang comes to call and everything explodes. I'm a fisherman on Mars. I've clearly lost my cards, and I'd very much like to leave. But each time I try, I find to my surprise yet another clone. So as plainly as you can see, though a fisherman I be, cast upon these dusty seas, I would enjoy the company of someone other than myself. So if you happen by on boats not meant to fly, feel free and drop on in. You do this lone engineer some good. Just please keep in mind, if you do decide to stop nearby, I tend to make boats fly, and that I have one more block to play.
Okay. And what I'm gonna do is play Clang Won't Let Me Go, and I think I'm gonna finish up then, because Clang Won't Let Me Go is basically my outro for Space Engineers. I don't play it all the time, but it's basically kind of the last song I would normally play if I really remembered to with Space Engineers, because Clang won't let you go, and neither will Mars.
This one goes out to all you space engineers that keep trucking on in the face of failure.
Ooh, we got the cheeks done.
Oh yeah! I bolted every plate in the storm's light, checked every line, every weld, every seam. The thrusters humming quiet in the twilight, ending that wreck my leaving machine. Oxygen's just a number on my visor, my window's closing, it's now or never. With dust in my hair and rust on my hands,
I think I'll just park it right here and let it do its thing.
I get one good shot, I get one last chance. But Clang won't let me go. He tears my world to pieces slow. I like the thrusters, but get pulled back down, twisting my ghost in the Martian ground. Every orbit, every plan comes apart in its cold dead hands. I hit the burn, but lose control. Clang won't let me go. I mapped a clean arc over the Olympian sunrise, perfect little curve off the red horizon rim. Gyros go so tight, all the math laid out right, even left a note for the dust in the wind. And the deck starts leading like she's laughing, bolts snap sharp like breaking bone. Gauge is spin wild, all my numbers collapse, and I'm strapped to a coffin, calling it home. Cause Clang won't let me go, tears no word of pieces slow. Thanks the sky, it pulls me down, buries my ghost in the Martian ground. Every orbit, every plan comes apart in its cold dead hands. I hit the burn, I lose control. Clang won't let me go.
Is it fate? Is it fear? Or a glitch in the empty?
No, you don't need anything.
Am I wrong? Am I right?
No, just leave it here.
Joke to the dark tonight.
They're working.
Frame bending, every careful thought unending. I reach for the stars, they snap like wire. I'm pinned to this falling fire, and Clang won't let me go. Tears my world to pieces slow. I lit the sky,
Well, folks, I'm going to cut it here. Save it. My head hurts way too much to continue on for the next 20-ish minutes. So, do the audio so we're not cutting through the outro and all. So here, yeah, save and quit, yeah. And while we're unloading, I do this, and the spirit kitty do that. And I'm gonna say this is the end of the episode. Do what you normally do, because I know I will be. And until next time, why into the rain if you don't have to? Catch you on the bounce. Later.